Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome into the News 10 Plus Digital Desk. I'm Taylor Gattoni with Claudia Sella from Studio 10.
Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday.
Thursday.
It's a great Thursday because we, all throughout the hour, are at the Eaton County Fair, and it's a full day of fun.
It's not raining.
And it's not raining. Actually, really nice outside. There's a teeny tiny bit of a breeze, not much, but it's there. It's really nice.
Breeze will feel good.
It'll feel great, and we're covering everything. We're covering 4-H. We're talking with FFA. We're talking with all those kids who worked so hard to show their animals. We're talking rides that are always fun. We're talking really great food. This fair has pretty unique food, I would say, too.
What kind?
Well, first off, there's a huge seafood stand, which I've never seen at a fair before, which
That's
is
so
really cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, something different. And then, of course, I told them to, we have to get a bunch of lemonade because fair lemonade is the best type of lemonade on the planet.
They've got like special sugar or something that it's so good.
I would die on that hill. That is the best, that's the best lemonade that exists. And then we're talking games. We're talking kind of tips and tricks about games because I used to think they're rigged. They're rigged.
Oh yeah.
But then I've seen people win, and I'm like, ooh.
Like you get those big stuffed animals or like the ring toss ones.
Yes, I used to think that, and then my friend won, and I was like, maybe I'm just really bad. Not everything is rigged, so.
So they're gonna tell you how to win some big prizes.
Yeah, we're gonna tell you the ropes because we talk with some of the people who know how to do really well in the games. So.
Oh, so we get some little
Inside scoop.
I like
yeah,
this.
Of course.
This is good. Okay,
And
let's
then
win.
We're talking music. We're talking entertainment. We're talking grandstand. We're talking everything. So if you are not busy at the moment and you can make your way down to the Eaton County Fair, you should do that because we will be there and we'll be talking all things fun. And yeah, it's just a really fun. I just love fairs. There's so much fun. There's so much good energy. The food's always good. It smells good just because the food's great.
It feels like summer.
It does. It sounds like summer. It feels like
Yes.
summer. And then I always like walking over to see the cows because, you know, I love those things.
We love the cows.
We love the cows.
Well, the
They're so
other
cute.
interesting thing about 4-H is I never knew about 4-H like a little while ago. And then when I started learning about it, I was like, they raise the animals from babies all the way up until the end of life process.
I know.
And
I know.
I mean, they get to see the whole stage of life, the whole
Yes.
circle of life when it comes to that. And at such a young age, being able to be responsible, raise an animal, like
Yeah.
that's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. And after talking with some of them who have done it for so long, these kids have a good head on their shoulders because they had to care for something for so long. A lot of them, they're veterans at this. They come back every single year.
That's cool.
And it is really cool. And actually, we did talk to a couple 4-H kids. We talked to a champion. And then we also talked to someone whose brother could not participate, so he showed his stuff, or he showed his pigs for him, which is actually very cool, knowing how hard it is to do that for a sibling. That's just like such a heartwarming story. So
Yeah.
we talked to them, and I'm just super excited about this. I love the fair, and it's beautiful weather for it. So if you have nothing to do, head over to the Eaton County Fair. But if you're at home, join us. Join us at 3 p.m. We're really excited. Yeah.
All right, sounds good, Claudia. We're
All
pumped up, and
Yeah,
we can
we
see you
are.
at the fair too.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, Studio 10 at the fair.
All
Pumped
right.
up. Sounds good. We'll see you then. Thank
See
you,
you at
Claudia. 3 o'clock. Make sure to tune in. Eaton County Fair, all of the fun that's happening. And again, it goes until, Claudia, the 13th, right? Yes. So this Friday. Wait, no, Saturday. There we go. Saturday, thank you. Today's Thursday. You got 2 more days or 3 more days left of the fair. That's today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Make sure to soak up all of the fun, especially because of the rain, the remnants of Hurricane Beryl that we saw, of course, Tuesday night and heavily into Wednesday. So just make sure that you are going to the fair to check it out, because if you missed out or you felt like you weren't able to go because of that rain, Colton's going to be telling you some of the nice weather that we have so that you can enjoy the rain. Colton, hello. Oh, I just skipped right to it. Never mind. Here we go. I was getting ahead of myself. How are you?
It's okay. You know, we're doing good. We're making it. It is been a busy day, but, you know, the weather's much better today. Sorry, I was like distracted for a second.
No,
I'm good.
you're good.
I'm good.
I was like, hey.
So
I also punched the wrong thing, so I probably threw you off.
Yeah, but weather-wise, we haven't seen nearly any rain today. We just have a very small chance this afternoon, so we are finally getting a chance to dry out. I know there's just water, it seems like everywhere, ditches and things like that, so finally drying out at least a little, and I do expect just very small chances for rain as we move forward here, heading into the next couple of days as well. But let's show you the Meridian Company Skycam network across mid-Michigan, and we are seeing just some of those puffy cumulus clouds around at this time. There actually has been a little bit of some wildfire smoke. We actually talked about that on News 10 today at 11. That's been overhead, but not going to cause any issues air quality wise, but there has been a little bit of that today. Now, looking at current conditions across the region, we're in the upper 70s. I would suspect that we'll probably hit 80 degrees in many spots this afternoon, so it's a very seasonable day, much warmer than what we saw yesterday, obviously, with all the rain and the clouds, and it's dry. So if you want to find yourself into a pool later this afternoon,
Oh yeah.
first of all, I'm jealous.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
secondly,
seriously.
I really do think that this afternoon's weather looks nice. 81, partly cloudy sky. We'll just keep an eye out for maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm this afternoon as well. So looking at satellite radar, not too much to show you here, but that's kind of the point. Not really a whole lot going on, but over the next couple of hours, we may see just one cell or two cells pop up real quick, and then they kind of fizzle out. So it is possible that we see rain today, but I don't think it's all that likely throughout the day today. And you can see that here with the chance for rain. It's only about a 20% chance at any given location. So even if we do see one of those showers pop up, it could be in Clinton County, and then the rest of us are dry, or vice versa. So very small chance of seeing some rain. So nothing to worry about in terms of plans. If you do want to get outside later this evening, go to the Eaton County Fair or anything else that's happening tonight across the region. Now the chance for rain, I will say, though, is a little bit better on Friday, especially early in the day, but I still don't expect it to be a washout nor all that widespread. Saturday looks dry, and then we'll add in some more chances for seeing some showers and storms Sunday to Monday, and even into Tuesday next week. We'll keep an eye on the forecast for that as well, heading into that period. So looking at the hour-by-hour forecast, heading into the afternoon, just a few of those pop-up showers. A lot of our models keep it a little bit further to the north and west, so we don't have a ton of opportunities to seeing some rain, but it is possible later on this afternoon. Even same thing can be said for tonight and even into our Friday. Just a few pop-up showers or thunderstorms that are possible through the day tomorrow, but like I mentioned, nothing widespread. Not everyone sees it, but if you do see it, it could be a good downpour for you with some of these isolated storms that are possible over the next 24 to 48 hours. And then looking into the weekend forecasts, right? We're on Thursday.
Yep. There. I know. I was losing track of the days too. Yep, it's Thursday.
The weekend coming up right around the
great.
corner. Yeah, not too bad actually. 86 on Saturday. A bit warm.
Yeah.
That's a bit warm.
That is.
So, a pool, a lake.
Go.
Oh my
Enjoy.
gosh. Wouldn't
Soak
it be
it
nice to
up.
have a boat
I
with a day like that?
I wish I had a boat.
I wish I had a boat
If
too.
anyone has a boat that me and Colton can just hop along,
Yep.
let us know.
We will have a good time. But then on Sunday, I did add in that little humid icon. I do think that our humidity levels are really going to start climbing, especially during the second half of that weekend. So 88 on Sunday, but with the higher humidity, the heat index value, what it feels like outside, will be in the 90s. So it's going to be a hot feeling day on Sunday.
So crank the AC.
Certainly, and we're going to see some isolated thunderstorms pop up in the afternoon as well there. So just keep that in mind. I don't think the weekend's a washout. I think even most of Sundays end up being dry too, but some pop-up showers and storms are possible. But I mentioned the humidity levels. So again, when we talk about humidity, the best way to talk about how high the humidity is by the dew points. By far, the percentages aren't quite as good. So dew point, the higher that number, the more humid it feels. And really, it takes you getting a dew point above 60. So 60 and above is when you'll notice the humidity. Kind of like today, it's not terribly humid, but you can kind of feel it outside. So that's why we're kind of in that humid to muggy category for today.
All that moisture in the air.
Correct. So then as we get towards Sunday, we spike up very high. So our dew points are getting up into the 70s. And for reference, that's kind of what they see in Florida.
Ooh, so it's like the air that you can wear.
It is,
Ooh.
yeah,
Not
not
good.
great
No.
for humidity. So that will actually translate into Monday as well. But then we should start to see some drier air come in by the middle part of next week. So it's really just a couple of days that we'll deal with the very high humidity. And some people love it. Some people like the high heat, the high humidity, and thrive in that weather.
Go to Florida.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people. So the 10-day temperature trend does show that there's a little bit of everything for everyone. So if you like the heat and humidity, you have that over the next 5-6 days. If you don't like it, wait till the end of next week and we'll be falling back down into the 70s and much drier air, not as high of humidity there either. So the little bit of everything here in the 10-day forecast for depending on what you want, but But yeah, so we'll keep an eye on that. Nothing major weather-wise. We'll keep an eye on maybe next week. We could see some stronger thunderstorms, but nothing is imminent at this time when it comes to what we're seeing over the next several days here. And we are going to be tracking those cooler temperatures that'll be on the way for probably by this time next week. We'll have highs back down in the 70s, and that's actually a little bit below normal, which is interesting because we have not seen many days above normal recently.
No.
At all. And so we'll likely see a couple days above and then a couple days below. So it kind of evens out, right?
Yes,
so,
it does. Well, happy medium. All balances out in the end, but yeah, you're going to have those higher temperatures.
Well, you know, and I had someone ask me on my Facebook page too about any long-term forecasts as we head towards, you know, the rest of summer or as we get into the fall or, you know, or even winter. And what we'll be watching is their transition to La Nina. So we've been in El Nino. We're going to go to La Nina by this winter.
That means below
So
average?
it depends on the season,
Okay.
but for winter time anyways, that does mean it could be a wetter winter and then possibly a cooler winter. So that could mean a little bit more snow. Certainly if you're a snow lover like myself, we didn't get much last winter at all. So maybe this winter will be a little bit better. So we'll keep an eye on that too. I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
That we are transitioning to a La Nina now. And so by the time the winter season gets here, it should be here.
Okay. Well, so, you know, if you love the heat and humidity, soak it up in this 10-day temperature trend because like Colton was saying, La Nina will make it
and you know, and too, that this 10-day takes us all the way to like the middle to end of July.
You know, I was just talking about with someone, I think it was Nicole. We were like, oh, we're going to say it again. I can't believe it's almost the end of the month.
I know that. So August is it for a lot of people's summer. So enjoy the dry weather, enjoy the heat that we have, and get outside and enjoy it because I can guarantee you 6 months from now, you're going to be wanting it all back. So
You're like, gosh, I wish it were like 90 degrees and
you're sitting
muggy
on a
out.
beach somewhere. Yes, because I think we'll be missing that. But we still have some time, obviously. But I'm excited for fall. I don't know about you.
Oh, I am excited
I
for
saw,
fall.
what did I see
But
recently?
I also love summer, but not like the super hot. Like I want more of the sunshine and like low 80s, high 70s. That's perfect. Not for you.
No, that's good.
You like that?
I would
That's
take
good.
that in the summertime.
That's good.
It's
Yeah,
anything,
this is too much.
I think 80 and above is starting to get a little warm,
Yeah.
in my opinion, but
All right.
I don't control the weather. I just tell you what
You're
it's going
just
to
the
be.
messenger.
I'm just a messenger.
All right. Well, we won't get mad at you. So we'll just look for all
At least
of
on
the
camera,
updates.
right?
Right. There we go. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see you coming up Studio 10.
Yes, I'll be on Studio 10 in studio here. They're going to be out at the Eaton County
Yes,
Fair.
yes, good
and
point.
then first at 4, yeah, we'll have another look at your forecast.
Sounds good. Before you get out of here, BW and Chris are joining. Chris says good afternoon from East Lansing. BW says hi. He likes the dress. He likes the suit. We did good.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, BW. That was a nice compliment.
Yes.
But I wanted to share that with you before you hopped off here.
Well, we appreciate it, so thank you.
Yes. All right. Well, we're going to share what we have coming up now during our 90 minutes of news. But yeah, Studio 10 will be live at the Eaton County Fairgrounds starting at 3. So that is coming up in less than 45 minutes or about that time. So make sure to go check them out either on air or go straight to the Eaton County Fairgrounds. You could possibly pop up in the background and, you know, get on air. Or if you just want to say hi to Nicole, Rochelle, Claudia, they're all going to be down there. So have some fun, soak up the beautiful weather because, again, it was rainy earlier in the week. So now you can go enjoy all of this. I did pull up our 90 minutes of news. I'll get to that in just a second. I kind of just want to preview it for you right now. But we have Isley Herschel standing by next to me right now who's going to be sharing what she has coming up. Isley, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're good. It's nice. It's not gloomy out.
Yeah, it's such a nice day. It's a good change from the rain, that's for sure.
I know, the sun, I feel like, brings out people's like happy moods more.
For
you know?
sure, yeah, absolutely. So today I actually got to talk to a 14-year-old who might go to a soccer camp in Barcelona, or football is what they call it there.
Yeah,
But
football.
pretty cool, yeah, with FC Barcelona themselves. So basically,
That's a big deal. That's a really
it's
big
a
deal.
huge deal. He was at the Detroit version of their camp, and somebody scouted him and was like, "We want you to come to the camp." So.
Oh my
It's pretty
gosh.
cool, yeah. They're just looking to raise some money to get him there, but other than that, like it's pretty cool.
Okay, so what you're working on is talking about his story.
Yeah, just
And
a
then-
story, yeah.
Okay. And then talking about how possibly people can help donate, or is there any
Absolutely.
reference
Well,
to that?
they have, it's a slight reference. They have a GoFundMe. They were trying to do some can donation, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's nice.
But his mom said it's a lot to have to go and pick up cans from people, which is what she's been doing. So.
She wants to get her son there. That's what parents
She
do,
told me
support.
that she's going to do anything she can to get her son there because she really wants to see him succeed.
Oh,
It's really sweet.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
cry. That's so cute. Oh, well, great for the parents. We love that, and that sounds like a great story.
Yeah.
When can people watch it?
5:30 tonight.
All right, sounds good, Isley. We'll tune in then.
Yeah,
Thank you for
of
sharing that.
course.
Oh, that's so fun. Okay, well, here's what we have coming up now during our 90 minutes of news. But News 10 at 5:30, you can watch the soccer player who's going to be playing football, right? Because that's the soccer version.
Yeah.
In Barcelona. So go check it out. That's so cool. All right, thank you, Isley.
Yeah, of course.
All right, we're going to talk about now what we have coming up during the rest of News 10 today, starting with First at 4. So, like Colton was mentioning, you probably can't believe that the summer is almost coming up to an end. I'm sure a lot of students are dreading that. However, or maybe they're excited to get back, learn, see their friends, whatever it may be. We are talking about the need for bus drivers. So, Dean Transportation, one of their members, is joining us on Mid-Michigan Matters today to talk about this job fair that they're hosting next week. In fact, it's, I believe, next Tuesday. But yes, happening next week. We're going to get you all of that information. I'm going to have a lot more details on a full screen for you so you can see if you're a bus driver or you're looking for a job, how you can become a bus driver through this job fair with Dean Transportation, especially with school right around the corner. We want to talk about this now, so when August does come around, children and students are going back to school, there's not an urgency to get these bus drivers. Excuse me. We want to talk about it now to get those bus drivers hired so that they're ready, they're prepared to go, they know the routes to get the children and students to where they need to be to and from home and school. And then coming up, News 10 at 5 today. We're talking about the impact of electric vehicle expansion at the GM assembly plant, Grand River Assembly Plant in Delta Township, that Lansing area. So again, we're going to be having that coming up today, News 10 at 5, talking about getting more of those electric vehicles in the area and working on those production facilities. And then coming up, News 10 at 5:30. News 10's Tanaya Jordan is on a story on the increase in pregnancy deaths. So we are going to be having more on that coming up again at News 10 at 5:30, and a little bit more information on that. Give me just a second here. I lost my my little spot. But yes, we're gonna. Oh, all good, Crystal. All good. That is what we have coming up, though. And the News 10 at 6. How to file a claim for flood damage. Riley Connell is on that story because, of course, we talked about Hurricane Beryl, all of the remnants from it. And all of the downpours, the storms, showers that we were experiencing, again, Tuesday night into Wednesday, which was yesterday. And I know a lot of people experiencing those strong winds, heavy downpours, those power outages. And so really working on those cleanup efforts to get those residents their power back and making sure that other people have access to power, like businesses, homes, etc. Riley's going to be talking more about how to file a claim for flood damage. Say you have a giant puddle in your yard, you've got flooding. Riley's going to tell you how, so make sure to tune in News 10 at 6. But going back real quick to News 10 at 5, so Erin Bowling is on that story. I forgot to mention that she is doing it. And GM's Lansing Grand River Assembly is getting $500 million to make more electric vehicles. And former Michigan Governor and current U.S. Secretary of Energy Jennifer Granholm was on hand for the announcement saying, quote, "This plant will not shut down." So they are, again, getting $500 million to GM's Lansing Grand River Assembly plant to make more of those electric vehicles. So again, Erin Bowling has more on what that means for workers and the plant, or at the plant, coming up News 10 at 5. And again, News 10 at 5:30, Tanaya Jordan is on that story, and Riley Connell is coming up News 10 at 6. So that is everything you need to know coming up during News 10 today. First at 4 are 90 minutes of news. And also, don't forget that Isley Herschel has her story coming up News 10 at 5:30 as well, talking about that local soccer player, 14 years old, I believe she said, yes, 14, and is going to the FC Barcelona, which is incredible. So raising money to get him there. His mom is on mission to get her son to Barcelona to see him succeed, and that is just such a great feel-good story. Watching someone in our local area go somewhere else and play I mean, that's a big step up. So that's really cool. I'm getting all frazzled just talking about it. I used to play soccer back in the day, so I'm like, that's a big deal. Very proud of him. Isley's going to have more News 10 at 5:30, so make sure to go check that out. I do want to give you a quick live look outside. This is a live look over Delta Township. And so let me just put the locator up real quick so you know where we are. And then I'll give you a few more live looks across mid-Michigan so you know what you're planning in your day. So we're going to head over to Jackson now. Here we go. You're seeing more of those clouds in the sky. And yes, you're seeing the clouds, the blue skies, but remember, Colton says, watch out for that 20% chance of rain that could be falling across anywhere throughout mid-Michigan. So just make sure you're keeping an eye on the forecast. But again, otherwise should be a pretty good day today. Watch out for some rain showers tomorrow. And then again, Colton was saying Saturday, feeling like a great day across mid-Michigan. And then Sunday, you want to watch out for the humidity and also possible rain showers as well. So just watch out for that. Otherwise, looking like a good day. I will go to Michigan State University because I know Chris is joining us, so I'll give him that live look as well. Thank you, Chris, for joining us again in BW. Again, we're going to take you to Michigan State University. I feel like every time we take the sky cam, it just looks very vibrant. It looks very nice. Anyways, you got a little bit of traffic there moving outside the ComArts Sciences building right there in Michigan State University's campus. But again, in the distance, you're seeing more of those clouds, again, the blue skies, but overall, it's looking beautiful. And the grass is, of course, looking super green because of all of the rain that it's been given over the past couple of days. So no drought, right? We got plenty of rain over the past couple days. We are A-okay. In fact, we're talking about the flooding. So again, Riley Connell's gonna have more on that coming up, News 10 at 6 today. Make sure you're going to check that out. Talk about how to file a claim for flood damage. And then one last thing I want to mention, if anyone is going through a hard time mentally and you want to improve your emotional well-being, know that there are resources out there for you when you're ready to do so. Whether that's you're going through a little bit of a funk, you're not sure if it's just a short amount of time or if it's lingering even longer. Maybe you're looking for more of that support, more guidance. Where do I go from here? I've been feeling these feelings. I don't really know what to do with it. There are mental health care professionals who are ready to talk with you, and they want to understand what you're going through to improve your emotional well-being. So know that those resources are out there for you on our website, wilx.com. And again, you just have to scan the QR code with your cell phone's camera. It'll bring you to our website, and it'll pull up a link. You can click on that, and there's just a few different resources we have per mid-Michigan county that you can check out. So it's close to your area. Say you're in Ingham County, you'd be able to find resources for that. Shiawassee, Jackson, Lenawee, we have resources that are close to you in your given county. So yeah, go make sure you check it out. We're not saying, oh, you have to do these ones. Of course, it's just guidance because we want you to know that you're not alone. So those resources are out there for you. I see BW says, Taylor and I are Pisces. I am not a Pisces, BW, but it looks like you are. All right, that's pretty cool. You're a little water sign. All right, but anyways, that's a fun little tidbit right there, your astrology. But anyways, that is everything we have coming up on News 10. Go to the Eaton County Fair at 3 o'clock. You can go there now so you can watch Studio 10 at 3 and enjoy the Eaton County Fairgrounds. Otherwise, you can join us for First F 4 and our 90 minutes of news. Colton will be on air in studio for the 3 and 4, and then Andy Provenzano will be on for our 90 minutes of news. Real Solar Zodiac. Oh, okay, BW. All right, I see what you're doing. But anyways, thank you for joining us. Thank you for commenting as well. We always appreciate when you guys are active in the chat and reaching out. That's always fun. We're Pisces, I promise. That's what he says. That's a good one. All right, we'll have to get more in depth with that at some point. But thank you so much for joining, Chris, BW, everyone else who is on this stream right now. Thank you for joining us. Again, go check out the Eaton County Fairgrounds, get that delicious food, try out some of that seafood as well. I've never heard of seafood at a fair. That sounds interesting, so let me know. But yes, that's getting started at 3 o'clock and just over half an hour here. So I'm going to stop talking so you can get out there. But have a great rest of your Thursday, everyone.